Hi, my name's Terry and this is my presentation on the production, circulation, function and reabsorption of cerebral spinal fluid. The choroid plexus means coloured network. The choroid plexus is responsible for the production of CSF and is also responsible for actively regulating the concentrations of molecules in it. The choroid plexus is a type of filtering system for the brain and is located in the roof of the four ventricles within the brain. The choroid plexus are clusters of capillary blood vessels with epithelial cells which separate the choroid plexus from the ventricles. While the capillaries of the choroid plexus are fenestrated and non-continuous and have gaps between the capillary endothelial cells allowing for free movement of small molecules, the adjacent choroid epithelial cells form a tight junction, preventing most macromolecules from effectively passing into the CSF from the blood. Together, the choroid plexus and the actinoid membrane acts as a barrier between the blood and the CSF, and this is called the blood-brain barrier. The ventricular system consists of four ventricles connected by many channels and connected to the central canal of the spinal cord. Here we have a picture of our brain with our ventricular system in, and we've just enlarged it up here. So from the top we have our first and second ventricle, also known as our lateral ventricles, and they are two curve-shaped ventricles located in the cerebellum of the brain, and they sit side by side with a clear wall separating them. From there it follows down into the foramen of Monro, into the third ventricle, which is a smaller and thinner ventricle which passes through the midbrain. Continuing down through the aqueduct of Salvius to the fourth ventricle, which is a sickle shaped ventricle located between the pons and the cerebellum. From here, CFS can exit, and it has two options. So one of the options is the foramen of Magendie, which goes up and around the brain into the subarachnoid space, or the foramen of Leschka, which comes down into the central canal and subarachnoid space surrounding the spinal cord. Interesting fact is, when CFS is produced, 90% of that goes up and around the brain, where the other 10% go down the central canal and surround the spinal cord. Absorption of CSF into the brain stream takes place in the superior sagittal sinus, which is just here and up in here, through structures called acronoid villi. When the CSF pressures is greater than the venous pressure. However, the acronoid villi only acts as a one-way valve, so it will allow things to exit but won't allow things to come into it. So the functions of CSF is, we've just got it listed here: protection, buoyancy, excretion of waste, and endocrine medium for the brain. And that's pretty self-explanatory, but we'll just run through it. Protection, so from trauma, the CSF acts as a cushion to the head and it lessens the impact. The buoyancy means that the brain is immersed in fluid, therefore the pressure at the base of the brain is reduced. The excretion of waste products, that just means it's getting rid of harmful metabolic drugs and other substances, and it's just taking it away from the brain. On the flip side, we've got the endocrine medium for the brain, which serves the CSF serves as a transport for hormones to other areas of the brain, so it just feeds it and nourishes it. And this is my picture. Thank you.